Remember, at 9 a.m. on the 9 a.m. on with Trade the Pool. And we are going to be checking out, we're going to be talking about gold and silver today. This silver, maybe I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I just do a silver live stream? I've got my chat over here so I can see you guys better. It is cold, negative 15 degrees Celsius up here. So it is Arctic weather. All right. So let's get into it, shall we? Let me make sure. Up here. Expand this down. So we got Zcash going. We haven't done crypto in a hot minute. So let's get to it. All right. Let's look at fear and greed. We've got FOMC this morning. We have coin market cap. Fear and greed is a 50. Seems like maybe that's going to go sideways for a hot second. All right, we got some stuff that we don't need open. We can close that. We can fermer ça aussi. All right, hopefully we've got Julie on parce que elle comprend le français aussi comme moi. All right, please verify that you read the earnings message above. Bonjour, ça va, Glenn? How are you? All right, let's add, we got the CNN fear and greed. Oh yeah, it's going to be a big moving day. Let's pull up our FOMC over here as well. Aussi, say FOMC, not FOMC, Forex Factory. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's look at our announcements for today. Let's go to this week. All right, Wednesday, crude oil. I'm in oil. Thinking that they are really going to pop this. Why? Because we had this major storm. Storm increases oil and gas demands. We've got FOMC 2 p.m., statement 2 p.m., and press conference 2:30. This press conference started last year, I want to say. So that is going to be something to check out. We've got silver advancing again. We're going to look at ZSL. This is 538 million. The trade of the year. Silver already. What is that next trade? I'm thinking oil. We also have IAU. IAU has 839 million. All right. We have AT&T with earnings. Let's put on, you know what? This is super enlarged. Let's make it a little bit smaller. It's interesting. As I make it smaller, everything else gets bigger. Interesting, interessant. All right, let's pin that puppy right here. Where's our big money? Big money volumes at 23.70 to the upside. Our floaty float right here, 7.8 billion. Daily POC is at 23.7 because of earnings. So look at this. I'm gonna be tricky. Oh, yeah, interesting. It didn't make this one bold. I was trying to do something and it didn't work. That's all right. RDW, Mrno, Mrno Global Investments. Sounds like Venice. Mrno, it's hotel and cruise lines. Interesting. All right, we are going to put on no earnings here. No earnings at all. This is NASDAQ, and yet they don't have earnings. Is that weird? Do you find that is weird? That this does not have earnings announcements? And what's going on with my chart here? How come there's no announcements? Events, ideas, News. I didn't turn that off. Who turned off my news? Some weird things are going on in my computers. How about you? Anything weird with you? All right, let's put Mrno over here. This is a super low floaty. Less than 10 million. We're gonna give it a light orange. Light orange there. Light orange. Watch out. We're gonna put it from, I'm gonna say January 1st and January 2nd. All right, 118, and let's put an October on. This looks like it's just been in a downward trend. Back one. All right, either way we cut it. All right, there we go. 118 there. And big money since 4 a.m. Yeah, that's going to be a messy mess. All right, let's check out our other major earnings. AT&T, Texas Instruments, going to affect the NASDAQ, the Qs, 100%. TXN, after hours last night. That is a big mover. All right, earnings season, TXN, big money level, 212.98. Float 907 million. All right, let's check out our big earnings. Hoo-wee, hoo-wee. UMC, never heard of it. United Micro Corp. Lower, this is very gappy. United Micro Corp. It does, I'm not really a fan of that one. Let's check out Teva. I remember when Teva was a penny stock. Not anymore. This one, don't really like it that much. GLW. All right, GLW is making the cut. With earnings, 787 million. Earnings level to check out. $106.01. I'm also gonna put on, let's see, USO over here. Wowie kazowie! This is one of my favorites. Oh my goodness. I'm loving the oil trade. Loving the oil trade. All right, so I have to, I have to do a screenshot of different setups that I like. So you guys are gonna be part of this. We're going to put this on. Let's hide some of these. I'm gonna take a quick screenshot there. Boom, hold on, let me put a little text box, January 1st, January 2nd, 2026. All right, and another text box here. Okay, save that. All right, pictures. Let's put it just here. USO 128. All right, we got big money moving to the upside in oil right now. MSCI, that's down. Let's do this. All right, RGNX. Hoo-wee, look at that. How many shares? 45, let's put that on here. RGNX, they'll do a lower float for you small cap traders out there. I know you guys love it. Also going to be on Trade the Pool at, you know it, 9 a.m. So I'm going to be cutting off here at 8:55, 22 minutes from now. That's right, 22 minutes. PHGE, BiomeX, too low float, crazy wonky mover yesterday. This is that hangover trade that we talk about for the trading bot. SWKS Skyworks is, oof, ouchie, ouchie. This is not looking pretty. Continued move to the downside, big selling. SWKS, this has 149 million, and this is at 58.56. All right, let's continue on down here. ELV, is that Estee Lauder? Elevance Health, another health sector stock getting just pummeled. It's like the snow. It's like, you know, this cold weather pummeled everybody. How many shares in the float? 222.2. I like that number. I've had 222 showing up today. A lot. No insider. It doesn't show how many insiders. Interesting. Very low float though here as far as pre-market. Still gonna map it out. Not a lot of movement. It's a little thin. 371. And we're gonna check out UNH. Continuation move. Rebound from close yesterday. I'm gonna put it down here. UNH. 904 million. I'm thinking this is going down to 274. 274 for UNH. To me, I'm not convinced yet. Big money level is at 282.82. And we had earnings. Okay, ELV is earnings. Yes. All right, let's get into it. Let me tweet out what we are covering. Hold on. Copy. All right, let's tweet out what we're covering here. Let's check out Bug as well, my longer term trade. This is another one I am looking at. So we're going to take a bigger screenshot of this. Yes, this is January 2nd and October. I wonder if I could just copy those. Here we go. Pardon me, I got to do a little bit of homework right here. guys get to see some of the prep work. And another one. Price action above latest quarter start. Looking for a move up to last quarter or higher. Okay, let's tweet out. Let's pin this. So we've got gold and silver, we've got FOMC, we have a lot going on today. And you know what, I realized I'm so busy because I'm dealing with selling 3 condos, 2 houses, moving to another country, moving my mother. You know, I don't do anything small, no. Go for it. Take the bull by the horns. Take action in life. And, you know, don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it, basically. All right, so what are we covering today? Gapping stocks with volatility. You guys saw 2 setups that I am looking at for longer term swings. All right, let's go here. What stocks are we covering? We are covering SLV. We are covering IAU. We are covering T. We are covering Mrno. We are covering TXN. GLW, RGNX, ELV, UNH, we're going to SCCO, we're going to also cover Nvda, we're going to cover Tesla, we're going to look at Microsoft as well. And yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to leave off the crypto today. Does anybody have a problem with me leaving off crypto today? CoreWeave, yes, we will add CoreWeave. CRWB. There you go. All right, so we're doing USO, Nvda, Tesla, MSFT, and CRWV, and CSSO. All right, so I don't have time to do all of this today and this, so we're gonna concentrate on these and that. All right, let's turn this stuff back on. All right, you guys, I'm listening to you all. You guys say no problem, leave off the crypto. We're leaving off the crypto today. All right, let's get into SLV. Let's look at SLV. Are you trading SLV? Yes, no, maybe so. Let me know. All right, let's see if there's a... All right, SLV over here. All right, so what are we looking at for SLV? Big money level. This one right here, we can ignore because that was from the breakout zone. So the big one back here is from January. That is at 83.02. Let's get into our short volumes. Short volumes. Here we go. Here we go. SLV. Did you guys check out my... Ooh la la. That's not 5100. I want 51. There we go. 61% for IAU. Oops, where did I type that? I don't even know where I typed 61%. Looks like gold wants to squeeze today, at least on IAU. How about AT&T? AT&T was 43% short volume. That means 57% long. All right, let's go to Mrno. Mrno, 37% short volume yesterday. More people were long. Texas Instruments on earnings, 52% short. Let's go to in USO. How many people wanted to short USO over there? Okay, 51%. Nvda, 33% short. That means people are long bias, 67% long bias there. Tesla, 56% long on that one. All right, let's go to Microsoft. Microsoft, 62% long there. Right? 62? No, 72% long. CRWV, 39%. I really like this channel, whatever I'm listening to. It's nice. It's motivating me. CSSO. SCCO. I mistyped that. Totally mistyped that. SCCO. SCCO. 68% short. Who gave me that shout out? Good one, Glenn. Good one. All right. So silver. Everybody's been looking at silver. We have all of my stuff turned on over here. Yes, we do. All right. Let's shut that. So since 4 a.m., what are we looking at? We are going to look at 103.50 here. That has selling right there. And let's come on up over here. 102.80. 102.80. Quick trade probably down to 102.20. Maybe all the way down to 101.20 there. All right. 102.80, 103.50. Let's go to SCCO because I like the fact that that one is this so short. 84 million. This is going to be potentially a low float runner. It has gapped higher. What is this? Copper. Where was I on this copper trade? Did you shout this out before, Glenn? I should have been in on this one. It's okay. I rocked the silver trade. Happy with that. All right. 195, and this is very thin for pre-market. Let's see how much volume we can see it all together. 8.3 million. So this has a gap. Okay, we had earnings. Okay. Earnings yesterday. All right, where is our big money level from earnings? Right there. Boom. All the way down at 191.92. So that's the risk. The risk is back down here. In my opinion, I would look for it to come back down a little bit before entering, maybe test that 195 level, and then have it skyrocket higher. If it goes below 195, I would say I would like to see a test and a bounce off of 192. All right, that's it for that one. Let's go to IAU. IAU gapping higher, 99. Remember when we have the big money levels of resistance in people's minds, such as the 50 cent, the whole dollar, right? Up to 100, you are going to see that once it hits 100, like silver futures, that's probably going to end up with resistance that's going to pop up above. Some selling might happen. Let's add on a point of control here from the 2nd of January. That's when we started trading. 86.76. So this looks like, oh, I totally mistyped that. 86.76. Okay, let's go to AT&T. All right. AT&T earnings 23.60. Where are my lines? I know I have them here. Let's make this one 23. Okay. And let's make this one 22.80. Just to have them there. We're not leaving them there. All right. Headache trade if it goes short. Right now, up above 23.80. We got to move to 23.98. Let's do 24. Ugh, that trade down below. It's not pretty. If we go here, 42, look, it's headache. It's got to go all the way down to 22.60 because this area, it's so tight for that trade that really it's not a nice short trade. I only really like it to the long side. So we'll put 22.60 and 24 there on the earnings trade. All right, Mrno. You're selling a silver ETF or holding it. It has, I don't know, Frank, are you selling it? I can't tell you what to do. I can tell you what I did. I took my profits. I rolled them into other avenues. I'm going to wait for a pullback. To me, it feels like this could really sort of turn into a crazy price action. It's super extended. To me, the moving averages need to catch up before I'm comfortable getting back in. Yes, bigger money is still down below. Do I see that there's a lot of price action? Do I see that in the physical market, people have tried to sell and they've not been able to sell? Yes, they've not been able to sell at that $100 price. There is a backlog of people that are less than this. We want it to be green. So it's not too much too fast. It's just knowing risk reward. I could stay in it. I could be totally happy with it pulling all the way back down to $50. I'm still in a profit. It's experience in when do I want to take my profits and roll it. I'm not going to be greedy, right? Could it go to 500? Yes. Could I get back in? Yes. Could I send my money to make money, potentially in oil, in the meantime? Yes. I'm okay that I missed 2 days of the silver trade. I was in it from so much more, so much more. And when you trade, it's okay. How many people are getting into it just now? Texas Instruments levels 209.50 potential short, 213.50 potential long. Let's look at Nvda. Yeah, do it. Do whatever makes you happy in your trade. I can't tell you how to trade your stuff. I don't know what your entry is. I'm not a financial advisor. This is my own personal opinion with all of my live stream that I can tell you what I did, but I can't tell you what to do, no matter who you are. You got to be happy at the end of the day with your decisions for trading. All right, Nvda, potential long above 192.50, potential short below 191.50. Let's go to Tesla. Glenn, where were you on that copper? Where were you? No, I knew copper, I knew platinum. All of them are rolling. Who else bought pennies out there? Didn't I tell you guys to buy pennies? Oh, my copper water bottle's downstairs. I did post that out. 431.50 for Tesla for potential short. Or above 435. All right, let's go to Microsoft. Ooh, I got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Ooh, we are hitting the 161 over here on Microsoft. This had a crazy short squeeze. Do you guys see that short squeeze? Oh yeah, short squeeze central. Is it going to be a sell-off here? Potentially. So I did invest in copper. And now those copper pennies, it was automatic, 200%. The copper's worth 3 times. Someone else is investing in nickels. Let's see, composition of nickels. Might be worth it to buy some nickels. 75% copper and 25% nickel. You guys want the secret copper trade? Buy nickels. I'm gonna have to go buy a couple boxes of nickels, I think. I've got 2 kids, buying 2 boxes. How much is a box? Buying some nickels. And here we go. U.S. nickel melt value calculator. Okay. I don't know. Okay, let's see. How much? Hold on. Let's duplicate. This is the physical trade, not the stock market trade. We talk about all sorts of good stuff, don't we? Are your nickels worth more than 5 cents? Well, yes. How much does a box of copper nickels cost? Custom quantities, nickel weight, 5 grams, 240. Current metal prices. Just tell me how much. I know it was $25 for pennies. What is the cost of a box of rolled nickels from bank? $100? Is that what I saw? All right. 50 rolls, $2, $100. Okay, here we go. Nickel. Update prices, current price spread. Total rolls. How many rolls did it say? 50. All right, let's do it. There you go. 40% gain right off the bat. Are you buying nickels today? I am. Well, not today, but I will buy them this week. 2 boxes. I'm gonna order them. Gonna do it. Gonna order them for pickup. All right, Microsoft CRWB. So CRWB had the announcement that Nvda was jumping in on the price action. That's where the craziness came into the picture. 2 days of the run. People are long, right? Overall, 135.50, 113.50. One more minute here, and 112.80. All right, let's go into GLW. Corningware. Do I have lines? I do. We're gonna make this one 113. Where was I? I should have gotten in on Corningware when it was 26. Why didn't I do that? It's okay. There's always another trade. So 105 and 109. 105 and 109 over here. 105, 109. Bomb. RGNX. Oh, I already had horizontal lines on there. Beautiful. All right, RGNX, low float, 45. Where's the big money on this one? It's going to recalculate. 932 on the intraday. Let's go to $10. That's a nice round number. And 850. All right, 850 and $10 for the small cap caution trade over here. All right, SWKS. All right, we're gonna do this one, and it's gonna be the final. No, I think we can get to through UNH and ELV. All right, let's go horizontal line. Let's go here, red. Let's do 53. Okay, I know the price is below it. Let's go here. Let's call it 54. Okay, so SWKS pulling back. We don't have earnings for another 2 days. Big money is above. $52.80. All right, we got to go up here. $54.60. $52.80. $54.60. ELV. Quick, and then I'm jumping on over. Jumping on over. ELV had earnings this morning. $298. $312.50. And UNH continuation day. Let's see, will we continue? This is upbeat free good vibes music. I have to play unlicensed music. Bonjour Julie, ça va? Tout c'est bien avec ton chien? All right, let's quick do indexes, and then I'm jumping over. Dow, fallen, DIA. Ooh, Dow is, ooh, we're in that box. We're about to break out of that box. You see the consolidation. This is looking no buenos. No buenos at all. All right, no buenos at all. All right, all right. 490.07 there, right at pivot. I would like 489.50, but it's there. 489.20. Russell is still climbing 266. $264.93. 264.93 and 266. All right, I'm going to have to wrap it up for now. I hope you all have a great trading day. Jump on over to Trade the Pool. Let's see if I can grab that link right now, and I will put it in the chat. Here we go.